how are you doing? Thanks so much for joining me in today's video. We're talking all about newest release by Fenty. This is a very exciting one for me. This is their Eaze Drop a Blurring Skin Tint product. I cannot wait to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you the demo, my first impressions on the product, and then come back at night and show you how it held up on my combination skin. If this is your first time here, I'm Gigi. Thanks so much for clicking on my video. I do a ton of luxury makeup unboxing, reviews, hauls, so go ahead and click on the red button that says subscribe, and also come to my Instagram because over there I do keep you posted on new makeup sales, makeup releases, everything like that. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alrighty friends, so let's go ahead and begin. And as I mentioned, Eaze Drop a Blurring Skin Tint by Fenty Beauty. This is what the bottle looks like. In here, you get 1.08 fluid ounces, so just a little bit more than your standard fluid ounce, and it retails for $29.50 over Fenty's website. So she describes these products as a blurring skin tint that delivers smooth, instantly blurred skin in just a few easy drops. It comes into 25 flexible shade options. The blur is real. Rihanna wanted to create a light coverage, easy to apply, flexible skin tint that instantly evens out your complexion and gives a flattering blurred effect. Easy Drop with hydrating quick blur complex is perfect for a no makeup look, or for when you want to look effortlessly but put together. In 25 adaptable shades, options for all. Some of the claims on the product is that it's gonna instantly blur, is going to be buildable light to medium coverage, is going to be hydrating, and it's gonna give you a diffused effect. And she also says that it's gonna smooth a texture, and it's gonna layer well with, you know, the skincare product that you applied underneath. She says applied well with fingers or a brush, is going to be humidity, sweat, and transfer resistant for all those claims. Very appealing, very exciting ones. I am going to be testing this baby out today. It's actually raining here in Toronto, so I am going to be in and out, and I'm gonna wear a mask. So I'm gonna come back at night and show you what it looked like and how it really held up. It is actually past 12, so it's actually 12:05. I had to run to Sephora to grab it and come back. If you're in Toronto, I went to York the Mall. You can really swatch anything. As I said, it has a 25 customizable shades. I've seen a picture, if I find it, I'll pop it up, of what shades you wear in her foundation and what is gonna correspond to these. This is actually shade 10, so it goes from 1 to 25, I believe. And they're not, you know, she didn't keep her whole 290 that she's used for all her foundations. So this is gonna be a little bit more difficult to really, you know, find out your shade. And I was really lucky because I actually got me a spot on match. The guy in the store was super sweet, and he couldn't put it on me, but you know, he put a glass and then whatever, we matched, and so this was our final decision. When you first applied this product, I'm gonna do a little swatch. So this is what the product looks like, and then I'm gonna leave that here, so you're going to be able to see what it dries down to. It actually darkens a little bit and it gets a little bit more warm, so that's how we figured that I was shaded. So let's go ahead and apply this product. I'm gonna show you how it applied. So I went ahead and pumped a little bit out in the back of my hand. You can see that the consistency is not too runny. You know, it's a good medium consistency. I went ahead and applied with my It Cosmetics brush. This is a really packed brush for foundation, and I think that it just applied really beautifully. You see that this foundation has sort of like a natural finish to it when you freshly apply it. So I went ahead and applied a little bit more, just a little dot right on my cheek area. That's where I have some hyperpigmentations, and then my nose, because I also have some over on my nose. And this is the side-by-side foundation, nail foundation. You can totally see how much it covered. I was really surprised because I was expecting something super light, but this has a really nice medium coverage in my opinion. convenient, especially because I built up the other side of my face. And I went ahead and did the left side of my face, same thing with a brush. That's how I like it. I don't really bother with my fingers, to be honest. Even if it's a skin tint, I don't really apply anything with my hands. So I went ahead and did that with a brush, and this is how it looks freshly applied. You can see that it has a really beautiful and natural finish. It's sort of like, you know, a glow from within. So this is how the foundation dried. I did wanted to show you. So this is still, you know, just like freshly applied, and then it just darkens a little bit. So keep that in mind when you're picking out your shade. It really dries down to a more warm undertone. In this case, I forgot to mention, but I did go ahead and applied primer. I used her primer, which is her Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. This I really like, and I have combination skin, but sometimes around my mouth I get very dry patches, so I wanted to make sure that I was hydrated enough for this skin tint, you know, to go on top. So I applied the skin tint and I set everywhere with her Fenty soft matte powder foundation. This is a powder foundation that I love, you guys. This is the shade 290, and I just adore this guy to wear for no makeup days. This is a beautiful, you know, I just applied a light layer of it and it lasts really well on my complexion. I didn't apply this for more coverage, but I did wanted to apply a setting powder of her line. I do have her other setting powder, but I don't really love that one, so I decided to just stick with something that I really enjoy from her and pair it together, you know, for the perfect finish, and I love it. Let me bring you close so you can see what I'm looking like. Even though this was a skin tint, I think that it had a really nice coverage. I also use her powder foundation, so it's gonna help with the coverage a little bit more. So you can totally just go with a translucent powder if all you're doing is, you know, a no makeup, how she describes this product. But I really wanted it to be super glam, and you know, why not? That's why I went ahead and applied them together. I feel like they're a beautiful combo. It looks stunning. My face just looks really perfected and really like blurred. This isn't sitting heavy anywhere, especially around my mouth. It just looks really beautiful so far. I am breaking out. I have few breakouts around here, so we're gonna see if it's gonna accentuate those, but I didn't feel the need to go ahead and apply more products. So that layer that you saw me applied all over the breakouts, that's all I have. Concealer I only applied underneath my eyes, nowhere else on my face, so you can see the coverage of this guy, and I think it looks beautiful. So as I said, it is about day 12:05. I'm going to be in and out. I'll try to wear this as much as I can, and I'm gonna come back and talk, you know, final first impressions on this product and how it wore. I'm going to be comparing this with her hydrating foundation and her Pro Matte foundation. So I'm gonna see you guys in my final check-in. Hey friends, I'm back, and we have put this product to the test. I told you it was raining in Toronto. It is so humid and gross outside. I had a mask on and off. It is 6:37. I'm done. I'm done for today. I do want to get this video out right now, so I'm going to just wrap up my video. I am going to bring you a little bit closer and we're going to talk thoughts. And I am looking extra shiny, you can see, right? And all the lights and everything is really hitting me in all those good places to show you all my oils. But you guys, this is a pretty. This is so pretty. I am looking again extra shiny because I have all these lights beaming at me, and we're gonna blot because at this point I do feel like I could use some blotting action. Her highlighting is popping. All the products that I have on my face I'll list below, but I'm wearing one of her highlighters, which I really enjoy, and I'm gonna take her blotting paper. We're gonna blot a little bit and then we can touch up. This is gonna be perfection for spring and summer. I can just see it. Look at all these natural glow. Like, it just looks so pretty. It looks just like skin. It looks so beautiful. It never cracked anywhere weird. I told you I was having some breakouts. I don't know if you can see them. They're a little bit inflamed. And they're like, you know, to touch, they're painful a little. I had a mask on and off, as I said I would, and I feel like it did transfer, because it does, but not grossly. Like, it's not gonna crack or look weird or patchy. It just worn out beautifully, in my opinion. So let's blot a little. So blotted all the way, and look at that. It looks so nice. It took away the shine. It didn't take away a lot of the coverage, I don't feel like, even though I have lost most of my nose coverage, because again, I had the mask. This transfers though, so keep that in mind. It does transfer to the mask, not a ton and not creepy transfer, just good kind of transfer. I am so excited, you guys. Let me bring you out a little. Let's talk on claims and let's wrap up the video. So this claims to be an instant blurring product, and I do feel like it. Even though I did apply her powder foundation, it's actually also really blurring. These two together are amazing. Just made in heaven, truly. I do feel like this is a light to medium coverage foundation. You can totally, well, it's not a foundation, a tinted moisturizer. You can totally take it to medium. You saw I had a full bit of makeup today when I started my wear test, and it's beautiful, but I could totally see these as a light coverage foundation, just really sheered out and pretty. Very easy to diffuse, very easy to apply. I didn't try my fingers, I'm not about that life. Humidity and sweat resistant, and it says to be transfer resistant formula, which now I'm thinking about that claim. It didn't register that it was claiming to be transfer resistant. I don't think it is, in my opinion. That's not a true claim. I did had the foundation with the powder, and they both transferred to my mask. So that's all I'm saying. But even though it did, I had no problem. I have no problems. If my makeup is gonna look like this, I think it just looks so beautiful. It looks really natural. It looks like my skin. Look at my hair. Just ignore all myself today, because I got rained on, you guys, and look at my face. It looks pretty good. So highly impressed with this Fenty product. I really like it. Again, I feel like it's just really natural and beautiful, perfecting. It is hydrating. I feel like if you have oily skin, you may want to blot in between. I feel like when the weather gets warm, this is gonna make me, you know, oily, I feel. So I would totally prime better with a primer that's gonna control oils. I would not prime with a hydrating primer, so that's also shame on me. It depends on the primer that you want to apply, depending on your complexion. I did want to make sure I was hydrated before I put this on, just in case this is gonna be drying, but not. I think this is hydrating. It is beautiful. It never sat weird on my chin. Beautiful. Fenty did it again. Cheese queen, and love her products. I did swatch on my Instagram with these 3 products, so if you're interested on the shades, go ahead and watch that. You know, go head over there. I'll swatch them quickly. I wanted to show you the shades in case we're foundation twinsies. This is the Skin Tint in shade 10. Then we have 290 in her Pro Filter, the matte foundation. And then we have 300 in the hydrating. I have to be honest, this is the best match that I've ever gotten from Fenty. Before, I just struggle. 290 is too light, you know, 300 is too dark. It's just a struggle. If I mix them, they're perfection, and this was spot on my shade. So happy I can finally have a shade that just works for me. The shades are a little bit iffy. As I mentioned, she has a chart, but I would not trust that chart. It was telling me to go with 11, and 10 was my match. So I just suggest you go into store and try to figure your shade, or just go lighter, because I think they do run a little bit darker, you know, than usual. But again, shade 10 was the best match that I've ever gotten from Fenty, and this to $2.90 is also really good for me. Alright friends, final thoughts. Let's wrap up the video. Absolutely head over heels. Absolutely love it. If you have combination skin like I do, I think you're gonna enjoy it. If you have more oily skin, you may just want to blot, or you know, applied mattifying primer and applied mattifying setting powder. And if you have dry skin, I think you're really gonna enjoy it because it's gonna give you that natural and pretty glow and dew that I really love. So winner on my book, highly recommend. I'll leave links on all the products that I have on my face right now. Let me know, you guys, what do you think? I would love to know your thoughts. I would love to know your opinions. Let me know. They're always welcome down there. Thanks so much, you guys, for your love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.